Hey, what's going on, everybody? Joel Santiago here. Happy Wednesday. Today is May 11th. A lot has been taking place in the crypto market. A lot of blood. The prices of the entire market have dropped substantially. One particular crypto, Luna, has been down, and it seems to be continuing to go down. Currently, I think it's a little over 96% drop over the last 24 hours. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, you can hear there's probably my wife in the background vacuuming. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play and share a video pertaining to Luna. What's up, Kuhn, my man? Welcome.
Hey, Joel. How are you?
Hey, man. I'm too blessed to be stressed, my man. I got a short video that I'm going to play to get started. It's a YouTube follower or somebody that I follow on YouTube. He speaks on Luna, interesting perspective. And I know many of our members have been holding on to Luna. And, you know, at the end of the day, we don't want to make any decisions that are going to put us in a position that we don't want to be put in. To put it mild, because I know a lot of people that have contacted me today have been selling out of fear. You know, they're fairly new to the industry and selling out of fear. And I don't give out financial advice, but I let people know exactly what I'm doing in hopes, you know, to help them, help educate them so they make better decisions. You know, I'm reminded of, you know, my in-laws purchased Bitcoin. It was roughly around $10,000. This was 2020. And then 2021, after the halving, they sold it after it dropped. So in January 2021, their Bitcoin went from $10,000 to $5,000. They sold it. They took a 50% hit in a matter of 6 to 8 weeks. And then what happened to Bitcoin after that? It went on a tremendous bull run. No. And now here we are. You know, we're in a bear market. And this could potentially be the biggest drop in crypto history. But at the end of the day, you said it earlier, Kuhn, you said, hey, you just went in and you bought some. And that's what I'm looking at, my available capital, which is very minimal. But when I see it drop so substantially, it just puts me in a position of patiently waiting and then buying if I have the ability to buy. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now, buddy, do you want to share anything before we get started? I know we're a little pressed on time.
No, man. No,
right,
man.
so
not at all.
into it. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my video for the moment so I can multitask, and then we're going to jump right into this video.
All right.
Don't be afraid by this image, because I'm pretty sure everybody is doing this right now, Kuhn. You know, got their hands on their forehead, and out of the phone calls I got today, you know, this is putting it lightly, you know, because again, when you see your crypto go, your $100 go to $3 or $4 like that, it's kind of hard not to get emotional. But guys, this is all part of the game, which is why if you're in the crypto space, you should have a 5 to 10 year game plan, 4 to 5 year game plan when it comes to buying and then, you know, taking profits later. Anything else shorter than that is extremely more risky. Those that hodl over time have shown to generate substantial profit, and now is no different. So let's get right into it.
So it is a very, very tough day out there in the crypto sphere.
Look at that.
And you can see over here, I have a chart of course, none other than Luna. Everybody has their eyes on this chart. It's trending all over Twitter. And this is what true capitulation looks like. This is peak fear. There's absolutely no buying interest whatsoever. I personally did try and take a long on this morning, just a bit of gambling money. And I could see that it was going to smash straight through the only area of support that I found, which was around $6. And I stopped out. And currently it's sitting at $2.20 and continuing down. I think it's about down 96% from all-time high. And I think there's a lot of people out there that are absolutely shattered in the current market environment. And, you know, this is peak fear. This is exactly what it looks like. You can even feel it over here at the Crypto Banter Studios. And I'm treating things a little bit different. I definitely don't want to capitalize or take the opportunity of other people's pain, but from a market sentiment standpoint, the pain is too bad for me to ignore. And I have deployed 5% of my available trading capital. I've been 100% in stable coins. So I've deployed 5% into the market. And many people may wonder, well, why have I deployed 5% in when we're in a strong downtrend? Remember, guys, I've planned for this. I told you that I'd be looking for certain zones and certain levels, and price is now coming into that. So it's time that I step up and put my money where my mouth is. I said I would enter at least some of my money in anticipation of at least a dead cat bounce at a minimum. So remember, markets don't just go straight down, although of course with Luna, that's something a little bit more unique, something I haven't seen before. But generally speaking, markets don't go straight down. There will be some sort of an impulsive move where you can play the reversal. And that's all that I'm doing. I'm just dollar cost averaging in bit by bit. I see maximum opportunity over the course of this week. I don't know where the bottom will be, but I know that it's somewhere most likely in this region. So starting off on the monthly chart here on Bitcoin, you can see that price is currently sitting at $31,552. It's entered the yellow box territory, which is anywhere around here would be my buy zones. So I'm looking to stagger in 28,000. I would expect a bounce from. We still haven't tagged that level yet, but going down onto the worst case scenario zones would be about 21,276. And that meets
that's
with
where you
that,
think, Fonny, 21
moving average on a monthly scale, which is currently trending up.
Okay.
So obviously you can imagine
I think this
video hopefully not.
move that
we'll stop in about 2 more minutes.
But anyway, in this is good value for money, and I think a low risk to reward, at least to play a bounce. Nothing has changed mid to longer term. It still looks bearish. So let's look at the other charts over here. On a weekly, you can see strong downtrend, but very, very similar. We're in that yellow box territory. So looking at the next moving average that's coming up over there, 27,000, and then another one at 22,000. These are all areas of interest for me personally. All right, looking at this chart over here, again, you've got your key quarterly levels or your range lows. You have the MACD still crossed down and picking up momentum to the downside. 4-day chart tells you to be completely out of the market. Again, I want to put emphasis on I'm just trading the impulsive move. When things do get oversold, you can at least look to catch a little bit of a bounce, right? And then you can take the decision after that if you want to use that profit and re-add it low, or if you just want to let it ride and see how far it goes up. Okay, you have this zone over here on the 3-day chart. Let's just move that down to the daily where we broke the range. And now price is pushing up. I would imagine if it does make it as high as $34,000, then we'll see what happens over here. It's going to flip that previous area of support that we had all those times over the past year into a new resistance level. So I'm keeping an eye out for that. And then we have our beloved moon chart. So you had the bear moon. This has been a painful one. And you have the bull moon that is coming up. So I'll be looking to scale in at least a portion of my portfolio in this zone over here over the next couple of days. And we'll play it by ear. Let's look at Bitcoin over here. You can see on the 4-hour chart that it is attempting to hold this trend line. I mean, not really many touch points on a 4-hour chart, but you're at the range lows around $30,000. And if CPI data, which comes out today, is positive, if it's anything that was expected or better than expected, I would anticipate that the market would rally off of that. So definitely peak fear at these levels. You can see that what's been going on with Luna has been affecting the rest of the market. People are panicking in case it has some sort of a knock-on effect, right? So you wonder how many DeFi projects out there had their reserves in Anchor, for example, and now they're panicking. They're panicking. What are they going to do with their UST and their Anchor reserves? Do they have to pull that out?
We'll stop right there. But that's been you know, the conversations I've been having today have been with retail investors that some have sold for losses, substantial losses out of fear. And then we have, you know, the optimists, you know, the ones that see this as just being part of the game and as an opportunity to, you know, buy, you know, at discounts per se. Fawny, I know you got some Luna, so if you would like, we'd love to hear your perspective on what's taken place and your approach moving forward.
Well, the only thing you can do now is like just hold on for dear life, because especially Luna going from over $1,000 to $10 in 2 days is crazy. Like he said in the video, we have never seen anything like this. The market can go down, but there's always a bounce, and Bitcoin at the moment is at a crucial bounce. If it goes below 28,000, we'll see 20,000. But for me, when I did the analysis earlier this week as well, that's the bounce that we're hoping for. But Luna, on my, I've got quite a few clients as well that that asked what's going on. I'm still trying to figure out what happened. There's a lot of rumors going around, but any case, it happened. So I just said that we're not selling. We're just holding, and anything is possible in the crypto world. Very volatile. It can bounce back, not tomorrow, but maybe in 2 years or 5 years. And then you've got, and like we always say, only invest what you're willing to lose. So if you lost your life savings in Luna or something, then that's a risk you took. So and never have all your funds in your eggs in one basket. That's some of the rules that we teach here. But we're hoping for Bitcoin to have a nice bounce, and we'll see where it goes from here.
No, absolutely. For me, it's I have a long-term strategy, so I don't have plans for any of the crypto that I have. And I haven't been trading the signals. Me and my family, it's been spring break, and we've been spending a lot of time in Disney and doing some other stuff. But it's unfortunate for me that the fear that people have when stuff like this happens, and then decisions are made, boom, they sell, and then boom, 2 years later, or 2 weeks later, 2 days later, 2 months later, they see that same crypto go back up. So, I made a video about the bot. I'll share a little bit about my bot and what I got going on. If you guys know, we posted, I've been testing out another bot, actually a couple of them, one of which is absolutely free, because, lots has happened over the last few months. And, hearing from the members, the auto ship, the auto payment with our current bot provider, Bitsgap, people aren't paying it, when the market is going down, and you're trading, small accounts of $200 or $300, and you're not getting that return to even cover the cost of the subscription, then it becomes a problem. 1 month, it can be okay, it goes up and down, but it's been 6 months, and our community are using less and less of the bot. And what that tells us is that they're not generating enough profit from it to cover the cost, so we'll be discussing that over the next week or so. But in the meantime, I'll share with you guys what I got going on with the bot, and boy, has the market dumped. Good thing about having a bot and trading with the bots is that the cushion that I had. So despite we seen the market go to crap, my total profits went from at one point 82% down to what you guys see, 24, close to 24.38%. So it's softened the blow, but when I calculate and add the monthly cost of the bot with this particular account size, I'm losing, and again, as I mentioned, there's nothing wrong with losing as long as you're learning and the overall strategy puts you in profit. But looking at this, it just has pushed me in a direction to look at other bots and see what we can do to move in a direction to where we're able to eat some more cost, or in this case, which we'll be sharing, it's a particular exchange that specializes in a bot that takes a small percentage of the profit that's generated. But as you guys can see, I'm pretty satisfied with what I got going on. I don't have any more available USD or USDT. And I'm just not going to do anything as of right now. Just let the bots trade whenever it gets back in range. But yeah, as you said, Fonny, there's really not much more to do. You either buy the dip or you wait for the market to correct itself.
Yeah, exactly. Like the guy also said in the video, is just, and what Roger has been doing, just dollar cost average into this dip. I know it could go lower, but it is eventually gonna come back. It always does. It might take a few years, but it does. The next halving for Bitcoin, I think, is in 2 years. So then things will be back to normal. It will shoot up again. So like yourself as well, this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not a lottery ticket. It's a long-term investment for one day when you want to retire. I know there's some guys that is already retired and they've put some big money into it, but just hold on. Things in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you'll be smiling. Remember the guys that bought the previous bear market, not saying that we are in a bear market, are the millionaires today. So just keep that in mind.
No, absolutely. Long term, man. Long term is the best strategy. I know we have our signals and we can get spoiled with those, but they can be risky. You know what I'm saying? So for me, not only do I have to allocate a certain portion of my portfolio, but invest the time and the risk, behind even trading those signals. The shorter the potential profit, the quicker it is to get that profit, you better believe it's just as quick to lose it, and it's not a rocket science. You can see what has taken place over these halving, over each halving period, what took place with the price, what took place with the market after that. And this is no different. You know what I'm saying? So that is the best strategy. Roger's doing an amazing job with his DCA dollar cost averaging. And over time, that's all going to add up and he's going to get to a point where, the profit will be substantial. But as I mentioned, man, a long term, 5 years, 10 years, live below your means. If you have to stop going out to, the restaurants, 4 times a month, figure out a way to where you can participate in purchasing whatever crypto that you believe in over time without the intention on touching it, and with the potential and possibility of losing it or dropping it. Probably just some FUD, but wouldn't be the first one. Invest what you can afford to lose, what Kuhn said. 100%. 100%. How you doing, Sibon?
Hi. I'm doing okay. Actually, I've got a very bad flu, so I'm not feeling well.
Oh man.
But yeah, even the market is feeling worse than me.
You're sick from the market, huh?
No, I'm saying the market is
I know.
worse than me.
Yeah, no, it's just a metaphor. You're feeling how the market is feeling right now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But yeah, we've been here before. I think we've seen this and we know it always does this and it's gonna pump. So we can only I don't know if my network, it keeps saying that I don't have a stable network. However,
we can hear you now.
I was going to say, can you hear me?
Yeah, clearly.
So thanks. Okay. So the market has been here before. We've seen this, and all I can say is let's prepare ourselves for the pump that's gonna come.
Yep. Absolutely. What goes down comes up. And if you have a crypto and you're invested in a crypto that's a real cryptocurrency, real community, real founders and visionaries, real utilities, don't worry. Okay, this is all part of the game. And those who win are those that believe and that hold on, to what they believe, which is that crypto and its applications, its community, and everything that comes along with it. It's no problem risking either. We've got some rat coin and a bunch of other stuff that if the price blows up, it's Yahtzee. It's a bonus. But overall, everything else that me and my family are invested in, we believe in it. And we don't plan on doing anything but letting that crypto value go up, the community continue to grow. And, we'll talk in about 10 years when Yuli and I are just traveling the world and, we lost so much, dude. The last halving, we lost so much. Because we were invested in Doge and everything that sounded good, that was destined to blow. We had a substantial amount into Tailcoin. In the Tailcoin, because we believed in its mobile applications. We knew the founders behind Tailcoin, and then the price dumped. We sold it. We sold Doge. We sold everything out of desperation, and everything blew up 1,000%. So we're not going to make that same. We're not going to make that same mistake. We've lost enough. We've learned enough, and as you said, Seabone, this is all part of the game. This is all part of crypto. Don't be afraid. Roger posted something today that I shared with the people that I had selling for losses, that despite the price of Bitcoin dropping below 30,000, you have whales, those that have over 10,000 Bitcoin. What are they doing? Buying more. Why are they buying more? It's smart money, as we say, a smart investment, as we say. So you only lose when you sell, but in the process, just learn, continue to be plugged into the community. We're going to get more active within our Discord, within our community, especially when the price is going down. When the price is up, everybody's spoiled and we don't hear or see from them. But when the price is down, people are looking for answers, and we may not have answers, but we do have perspective, and I promise you it's a value. Froze a little bit, Coon. Oh, there he is.
Yep. Sorry. But personally, I'm going to take some losses, but to invest them into my decentralized exchanges. I think those coins, the 2 coins I've got of them, they took some beating, but they stayed rather strong also.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
What coins
for
are
me?
those?
What?
What cryptos are those?
BSW, that's listed on Binance, and KCS, it's the QSwap coin, and KUS.
Yeah. Nice.
So I'm going to invest a bit in those because so I'm full in my decentralized exchanges at the moment, and I like those projects.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Other than that, how's everything else going your way, buddy?
Still busy, bro. Still busy at the house.
That's still the same house? You done painting it yet?
Yeah, a bit. It's still the same. So the kitchen is done.
Oh, that looks nice, dude.
Yeah. But for the rest, I spend my time here. During a couple of weeks, I didn't have the time, or I missed the calls because I was busy and all of that. And but I'm back.
Welcome back, brother.
Yeah, and the market's well. It is what it is. You have to take it. If you can't take that kind of this kind of market, well, sell everything and
it
and
might
do
not
something
be
else.
Yeah, if this is not something that you can handle, then crypto it just might not be for you, because this is the game. As of right now, You know, there's a lot of market manipulation that takes place.
Also,
You know, so, you know, when someone's losing, someone's winning, you know, and
yeah,
those that bought the crypto, the whales that bought the crypto, just show, you know, that they're winning, you know, and that when
just
the price does drop, it doesn't mean anything but buy.
like they say, just zoom out and see what happened with Bitcoin over the years. So don't panic, just stay calm.
Yeah.
And yeah, only put in money that you can afford to lose. I repeat it,
Yeah.
but it's like that.
It's difficult, you know, when
Yep.
you're winning and you got something that's winning that can be temporary, you know, people
Mm.
you know, risk a little bit more and go against, you know, their strategy of not risking what they're not willing to lose. And then boom, it drops 95% plus, you know, and then they're
Exactly.
in a position where bills can't be paid. And
Yeah, I'm on my road to 1 million. Even if it's in 10 years, 5 years, or 15 years, I don't care. As long as I reach my goal, that's what I want.
I have no doubt, brother. I have no doubt that all of us right here are going to be ridiculously wealthy. Our kids and our families are going to be blessed because of the decisions that we're making today.
Exactly.
You know, so
Exactly.
no, I appreciate that. Fawny, you got any technical analysis you want to share with us during this bearish period?
Yeah, we can quickly have a look. Let me
Awesome.
just share my screen. If you can quickly give me
There you go, buddy.
thank you. Yeah, so like I said, Bitcoin, I did some analysis earlier, and I can see if I zoom out a bit, all the previous bounces. So this is for me very, very important zone. You can even see it bounced on here. I'm on the weekly now, but even if I take it to the daily, you can see it really bounced. Yesterday we had a nice green candle, but it pushed back down. But if you zoom out, you can see all the bounces back here, why I'm choosing this support line, saying that this is my final strong support. Let me just reset that. So yeah, after that, we're gonna go down to about 20,000. Yeah, so yeah, I think
Thank
it's
God I
around-
stopped recording that part.
Yeah, so our next support, it's about 20,000. It's around this area here. So for me, it should, or hopefully, this is very strong because you can see all the bounces there. You can see there's another one, another one, another one.
Yeah, they're
And
battling.
then we
right
are, so it's at that point again. That's why most of those whales are buying in again, because they are seeing the same technical analysis that we do, they do. So, or they got people doing it for them. So they see exactly what we see. And a market can't just go down like that. It's not healthy in the first time. Like Luno, we've never seen anything like that, except if it's like a rug or something where people just abandon the whole project and it goes. So you can see it's bouncing on there. And if we even at Ethereum, if we look at Ethereum as well, we can see the same. There's a big bounce over there. Okay, it's been struggling, gone through, but then the next support is at $1,700, where this one is at $1,150, let's say. So it's bouncing there, doing exactly the same that Bitcoin's doing. So they all seeing where it's bouncing.
Yeah.
So it should, and if we go to Cardano, okay, Cardano is a different story, but it's still in this channel. It tries to break out, but you can see it's on this downward channel. But once it breaks out of this channel at the top, there's no stopping it. So yeah, and also like Koen said, when in doubt, zoom out. So if we zoom out of Cardano, I got into Cardano around, I think it was 25, 30 cents around this area. So for me, this is just a small little correction, and I've been staking it, so I've been getting a lot more. Even Bitcoin, when I got in was, I think it was $9,000 or something crazy like that. So if you go back to 9,000, it's down here somewhere. So look, it's still up a substantial amount. So it's just retest. It's just testing this, and then we'll see what happens. So the whales see exactly. Just follow the smart money. So that's what Roger posted, and we shared on the group. That's perfect because that's what the whales are doing, and we should do the same. Dollar cost average into this. And then what other coins can we have a look at? Yeah, everything, you can see everything is red. So yesterday we had a nice green day, but yeah, today things are back down. I saw one now that I wanted to, oh, Dodge, you spoke about Dodge. So yeah, look at this. When Dodge were down here, all this up, and now it's just at, well, at the moment, it's also at the big support zone because you can see it bounced back here and it tried to break out here. If I can just put it in quickly, about there. So it bounced, it came, it retested it with this previous green candle. The second green candle shot through. Now it's just coming to test it again. So if it breaks below, then the next one should be around that point. So all the coins at the moment are at a very strong support zone. So we must just dollar cost average and we'll be okay. Yeah. I'm not saying that we are in a bear market, but yeah, anything's possible. Look at the dollar. It's going crazy because everybody is selling their crypto and buying dollar because they say, we're in the bear market. What's going on? What's happening? So yeah, but you can see the dollar, people been selling like crazy and buying dollar. So the dollar is going up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Must just dollar cost average into this thing, man. Yeah. Roger's been doing it a while now, and he posted the results even after this big dip. He's just like not even 10 or 5% at the loss. So it's been doing good. Yeah. So yeah, let's hope it holds that, and we'll see what the market holds for us in the future. I'm gonna buy because I'm crazy. I'm gonna buy into all of this markets except Luna. That's a bit too much for me. Although it's very cheap, it could recover. You never know. But $1 a Luna, it's a bargain. Where it was $100 a week back.
That's crazy.
it could go back. You never know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I must first.
I believe that it will.
Investigation.
It's not a matter of if. To me, it's just a matter of when. You know, and you said it could take up to 2 years. And I'm reminded of, you know, the Doge and the Tailcoin in particular that we sold. It did take, it actually took this halving. So it took a little more than 2 years. It took about 4 years until it went above and way beyond you know, our initial investment by that point, but by then we had already sold it. So again, it's important to have perspective and to hang in there because crypto, it can be interesting.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
anything can happen.
Well, yeah.
Don't kick yourself for selling, please. Keep it, rather leave it, close your wallet for a year or what. Just write down your usernames and everything. Don't forget your username and password. Even delete the app. Just write down your keys.
Yeah, no, delete. Yeah, I've done that.
Forget your keys.
Yeah, I've deleted apps and yeah, no, that's a great idea. You know, just stop.
Leave it on your ledger.
But yeah, you definitely want to keep your passwords and your secret keys and all that, so you can still access it. But no. All right, we got about 6 minutes left. Is there anything else you guys want to touch on before we close out?
Hex, what's happening with Hex? It held rather good. I think I didn't look today, but I think it.
Bonnie, you want to pull that up real quick?
Hex, like HEX.
Yes.
Okay, let me check. I've never done any analysis on it, but I can quickly have a look. Let me just.
I've
share
looked
my-
at it before, but the past few weeks I didn't.
Yeah,
follow.
it looks good. Let me just share my screen quickly. Again, I'm on the weekly chart. When in doubt, zoom out. So for me, it's been holding quite well. Any coin that reaches all-time high will come down and just establish itself, and then come and retest a new all-time high. So it's again, once again, because of these bounces back here, it's also at the critical point. And then if it breaks that one, if it goes below this point, about 11 cents, then you're going to see some more downside. But it looks like it's holding. If I go to the daily, it looks like you can see the green candle. It bounced exactly on that point, and so it should. It came back to retest it with the red candle. So hopefully it holds this 14 cents. If not, your next bottom will be at 11 cents. But yeah, I don't know anything about this project, so I'm just going purely off of the technical analysis. So for me, and then also if you draw in a little downtrend from here, you can see it can even, if it breaks this, then we can see some upwards movement. Maybe bounce on this area down here, came retest, or even do the triangle bounce, shoot up. Yeah, so I'm gonna save that and we'll see what happens.
But everything depends on the markets.
Yeah. So it could.
Okay, thank you, Fanny.
Okay, it's a pleasure.
Appreciate it, my man. 4 minutes left. All right, guys, we can close out. Again, I'm actually going to post this in the public group and as well as our Facebook group. I actually put some stuff in our Facebook group, the one where we got 21,000 members. And I don't know if you guys seen that, but we got quite a bit of responses. So if you guys are watching this on Facebook, there's no interaction, there's no engagement. Our Discord is where everything's at. Okay, so if you guys want to be part of this community, just join the Discord. It should be anywhere where this is being posted. And don't be afraid to ask questions. I know there's even people in there that don't have a profile pic and have different names. So if you guys don't want people to know who you are, but you want to ask questions, as long as they're genuine and you have a genuine desire to learn and respect the community, we welcome you guys in. It's absolutely free. We do provide some stuff outside of the community and some of these lives that we do. And we still have $100 for the annual subscription, as well as NFTs that we sell on SolSea or SantiagoSupersquad.com. Apart from that, everybody chill out. The market is doing what it does. It goes up, it goes down, but we win in long term. If you guys are panicking about anything, take advantage of the community, reach out to us, ask these questions, we'll address it together, but don't make any decisions that you can regret later on down the line. Like myself and my family, we sold our crypto when we shouldn't have. Otherwise, we'd probably be billionaires right now, but we're not going to do that anymore. I also want to thank Fawny, Kuhn, and Seabone for joining. Thank you guys so much. Seabone, sending love and light your way. We hope you feel better soon. And we'll be back here next week, Wednesday, or unless we have a live breakout session that we just want to jump on. So, guys, thank you so much for attending. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. God bless. Much success to you all.